News Central now continues in South Africa, where explosive evidence in the Senzo Meyiwa's murder trial, where Constable Sizwe Zungu is given evidence that they placed all the 5 accused at Vosloorus Hotel on the day of Meyiwa's murder. Zungu testified he knew the accused from his hometown in KwaZulu-Natal and Vosloorus. During cross-examination, Sipho Ramosepele, representing accused 1 and 2, argued his clients did not know Zungu and were never in his place or presence. Now, meanwhile, a video clip from social media of accused number 5 were put into the spotlight at the Senzo Meyiwa trial on Friday. State prosecutor advocate told the Pretoria High Court that the accused was seen in the video clip making a hand gesture similar to that of pulling a trigger. Now, the accused made the hand gesture and facial expression towards the witness, Police Constable Sizwe Zungu. Legal expert Mpumelelo Zikalala joins me from Durban to unpack this development. Thank you so much for your time.
Good afternoon to you, and also good afternoon to your viewers.
All right, so now the turn of events in the courtroom. The witness said he saw the accused on the day of the murder and given details of some of the events, like seeing a 9mm gun and a taxi changing jackets, and also accused of drinking wine, according to him, a sign of celebrating the killing of Senzo Meyiwa. How does this testimony of this witness, Zungu, weigh out against witnesses?
If this the evidence is going to be considered, to me, it's not going to weigh or give much credibility. Remember, what is mostly important is we are concentrating on evidence of a person that was there at the day of the event or the day of fateful night, but most importantly in the crime scene. Now, if you are going to speak with someone who's going to say, yes, I saw them leave the room, yes, I saw them coming back, there are a number of places in which they could have gone to, because you are not there on the day and there's nothing else that is able to link this witness, link these accused to the day of the scene, or placing them at the scene, which is most important. So his evidence may be important because we need to listen to it. However, it is not important to such an extent that it's going to be certified as something which is truthful, certified as something in which the court can then apply much weight to. Secondly, the drinking of wine is a sign of celebration. Let's remember why they were there. They were attending a party. So during those particular festivities, the one thing in which most people are going to do is to drink. So the drinking which was taking place on that day cannot be concluded that it was done in celebration of a killing of another human being. Coming back to my point that I've stated earlier, that yes, his evidence may have been crucial in maybe collaborating the sequence of events that have taken place earlier. However, taken alone or without those other evidence have been taken, it does not hold any weight, because he's not at the crime scene. They don't confess to him as to what exactly has happened. In fact, what he's doing is trying to piece together a piece of information and insinuating that maybe at that time it may be that they've gone out to commit this horrendous crime, but certainly not something in which the court can then place much weight on it.
Now, on Friday, Zungu asked to be accompanied to his home in KwaZulu-Natal, now, where he kept his handwritten statement. But this morning, he now says he didn't find the statement, while on Friday, he was so certain he had them. What exactly is at play, here?
It actually goes to the credibility of the witness, in terms of saying, if you're going to be so sure and certain that that information that you are looking for is going to be found, and then when you have been called upon to go and look for it and present it in court is not there, it dents the credibility of the witness. But certainly, the second one for me would be to say, remember that Zungu is not just an ordinary member of the public. He's a member of the South African Police Service. So he's the number one person that should have sounded the alarm, even on the second or third day, or even a month or 2 months down the line after the murder of Senzo Meyiwa, in terms of saying, I know how the inner workings of the police systems actually work. So if I'm not listening into this particular, by this individual, this is where I'm going to go to with such crucial information. There are even instances of anonymous tip-off, where what you call the crime stop hotline, you could have called that and relayed this particular information, or could have made certain notes or maybe copies of his notes and handed it over to the investigating officer. Now, in these instances, there's no evidence at which Mr. Zungu is coming up with that says This is the actions and the steps that I've took to make sure that this information gets into the public frame, this information gets to the investigating officer, so that they can be able to better investigate this matter. So for me, it's a bit worrying as to the sequence of events and the manner in which he's behaving, especially for someone who is currently a member of the Secret Police Service. He knows better what to do if you want to relay such information to the police.
All right, thank you so much for your time, Zikalala.
Thank you very much for hosting me.